Hi, how are you doing? So I've woke up this morning and I am super excited because Charvel and Jackson Guitars have released their 2020 guitars, which will be at Namm tomorrow. And they were a bit delayed, they were a bit behind Ibanez and some other brands, but particularly Jackson, I am very, very excited about because there is probably 3 or 4 of the new 2020 Jacksons that I am really, really interested in owning. We're going to start with Charvel. These are images that I've taken from the Charvel and Jackson website, and we're going to start with this one. As you can see, this is a DK. It's got 2 single coils and a humbucker in there, and it's in a new colour, which is like I call it an aqua green, but it'll have some fancy ocean type name or something like that. I used to have a strap back in the day, this colour. I actually really like this colour. My bathroom is actually half the tiles are this colour in my bathroom, so I like it that much. But not for me really with the single coils. I do love Charvels and it will play fantastic. It's got all the usual specs that the DKs have. The jack socket on the rear will be like facing upwards and cut away from the edge of the body rather than just like sticking down to the side. It will have a nice heel around where it's bolted, where the neck's bolted on. That'll be pretty comfortable, and nothing's changed that much, just really the colour on this model. We're going to move now over to the next one, another Charvel. Don't know the names of these, really, really sorry about that. Seymour Duncan pickups. Again, it's not for me, but it is quite nice. But it's going down that route, that trend, what Jackson kind of started the year before last with these new kind of futuristic type washy wood looking tops. I don't dislike them, it's just not for me. I'm quite a plain, simple guy when it comes to my guitars. The next guitar here, this is nice. I really like this one. It looks like a walnut body on it. 2 Seymour Duncans. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. The gold hardware looks nice on the wood and everything. So that's another one that's new for 2020. That's quite nice. This one's more like your standard SoCal that they've brought out now. I believe this is called metallic burgundy. To me, it's pink. I used to have a Charvel back in the day, very, very close to this colour. It was a Model 1. Was it a Model 2? Can't remember. But yeah, still a very good guitar. I've still got my SoCal. I still own my SoCal. I probably will never get rid of that guitar. The one-piece necks and everything just sound, they're just fantastic. And the quality of the fretwork in the Mexican factory that they use is absolutely second to none in that price range. Now the next one again, it's metallic orange. I do like this colour. It's appeared on a couple of Jacksons before. I do like orange. I'm quite a big fan of orange guitars, so this one, if I didn't already have a SoCal, I probably would actually look at getting that one just because it's one of my favourite colours. Here we are again with this new, there's been tons of these guitars come out. Rick Graham on YouTube, probably one of the best guitarists. In fact, I'm going to say he's probably the best guitarist that is actually a YouTuber. He's an absolutely fantastic player. I've been watching for years. He's got one of these in a different colour. This is a 2020 model. It's just in plain black. Again, 24 frets, DK body, dinky body. It's not got a Floyd on it. It's got a bit of a different trem system on it. How reliable that is tuning wise, I don't know, but if Rick Graham was using it, it was definitely going to play and it's going to shred because he's just like a fantastic guitarist. Next one, same again. It looks like a red kind of transparent ash body or something on there. I really like these burnt, the woods on the fretboards is burnt. There's not enough of those popping up in the Jackson catalogue for me, but I really do like that burnt wood on the fretboards. It's nice to see that Charvel, this picture is super blurred, which I have absolutely no idea why. I will change that, so by the time you guys see it, it won't be as blurred as it is right now. But this is Trans Amber. I really love this top. A friend of mine, when I was in college, had an old Charvel when they had pointed headstocks, and he had a trans amber guitar, very quite similar. It's not with the white pickups and the gold hardware, obviously, but very nice looking guitar. I could actually play that, even though it's not really my thing. Maybe it's because it's so close to orange. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing anyway. Again, this one, not for me. I love that fretboard. I'm always going to want to own a Charvel with one of those fretboards just to check them out and see what they're like. It's got a rail single coil pick up there. Well, it's a single coil, but it will obviously be very humbucker like when you play it. But that's in the metallic blue, which is quite a popular colour with Charvels. Oh, we're on to Jackson. Absolutely love. Now, this is an acquired taste, and I appreciate that. But the neon Charvels that came out 2 or 3 years ago, there was a yellow one, an orange one, a pink one, and I think a green one. And this just, I've always wanted, I've got a bit of a soft spot for neon guitars. Again, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but this is calling to me as this one. However, not as much as this one. Same guitar, Dinky Pro Series. I know it's pink, and I know it's wrong, but when you see these in the flesh, they're that bright, that vivid, that it's almost, you can't help but like them, because they're just, it's like, how the hell did you get the paint to be that neon and that vivid? But I know it's pink. I shouldn't like it as much as I do, but I do. I love it. Absolutely love it. The next guitar, now this is a possible buy, along with the pink one, because I am considering the pink one, but I'm thinking about getting in touch with Jackson and ordering one of these babies. Now this is a Mark Morton, obviously from Lamb of God. It's his signature guitar. Absolutely love these. Now this one is an X series, and out of all the new models, because he has got a lot of new models out in 2020, I always wondered when Mark Morton would end up getting more colour configurations and more model series types out with his name on. This one is it's satin trans blue on the top, but what appeals to me about this guitar so much is that when you flip it over, which I haven't got a picture of it, but the back is satin black. Now this is an X series, and I have an X series satin black guitar, and the finish, the satin finish on the back of the neck is so nice to feel, so nice to the touch. It's my favourite finish on any neck that I've ever owned. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, obviously with use it's gone super shiny now, but it just adds to the feel and the texture, and I really like it. So because this has a matte back to it, the neck is matte black and the body, it kind of appeals to me. X series, it's really affordable. It does enough for me, and it's a 24.75 inch scale, which I seem to play a bit easier, probably having small hands or something, or being a smaller guy, I don't know. I seem to play a bit easier on shorter scale guitars. So there's a lot of things that are making me lean towards this guitar. So this is another possible buy for me. Moving on, another X Series Mark Morton here. They've brought it out, the Dominion, in just a plain white with black binding. It's nothing special, but if you're a simple, a simple type of guy and you want to stand out on stage, what I've always found is that white guitars stand out really good when you've got a photographer in the crowd on stage. They always pop out, because obviously dark coloured guitars, or guitars that have got really fancy tops, don't seem to look as cool on pictures when you're actually in the stage lighting. Moving on, another Mark Morton guitar here. Now this one is Silver Burst, or Silver Blast they may be calling it, I can't remember. This is a Pro Series one, so it's going to cost you a bit more as this one. Obviously the inlays are a bit more fancy than just the regular dots on the X Series. There's also a couple of switches, because he plays clean a lot, does Mark Morton, when he's just, jamming on his own, when he's not in Lamb of God and what have you. And he can get all kinds of different tones from splitting the coils and things of his signature pickups. But yeah, I quite like this one. I probably won't order it. I probably won't order that one, but I think the X series I like more, but I don't know. We'd have to see it in the flesh. It'd be interesting when the Namm videos actually come out and people do walkthroughs and we can actually watch what they look like in the flesh and in the lighting, because guitars can look a hell of a lot different from these pictures what you find online and in the catalogues. The next one, Mark Morton again. Now, what you'll realise is I'm a Mark Morton fan and a Lamb of God fan. They're just brilliant. And I'm picking the best. I'm not covering everything. I'm just covering the ones that are possible buys for me, the guitars that I really like. This one in walnut with binding on. It's a Pro Series again. Absolutely love it. It looks really nice. I can't see me. I don't think it'd suit me. The guitars, the Mark Morton ones, they do suit me. They play really nice. Obviously a Jackson neck 24.75 inch scale. I love the Tunematic style bridges, like Les Paul style bridges and everything. The guitars are comfortable, so I don't think I'd get a Pro, and I think I would get the X series because they're such a bargain, and the X series are made so well. That's my dog snoring. All the X series that I've owned by Jackson, just absolutely, there's not a massive difference between that and the Pro series. Moving on, this is what everybody wanted, and they've done it. This is a Jeff Loomis Pro Series. Is it a Pro Series or is it an X Series? I think it's Pro. I think it's a Pro Series. Obviously the Ash Kelly with the Duncan pickups, and rather a nice touch on the Floyd Rose, which I didn't think they'd do on anything else apart from his USA model, but they've done it. The screws on the trem and everything are in like a brushed chrome. It's really nice guitar. I've always wanted a Kelly, and I've never actually owned one. I've played some, but I've never owned one. I don't know why yet, or whether I will get one. If I'm going to get one, I may as well get this one, but you can't lean them up anywhere, can you, or anything, because of the shape. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, moving on again. There we go. So this one, now, PRS were the first brand that kind of earlier in the year they put out some, I call them voodoo finishes. They're basically sandblasted ash bodies. Now, I really like the red and black sandblast. I think it looks mean. It looks a bit evilish. It's nice to see that Jackson have put it on the headstock as well. I'm a big fan of the AT headstock. Some people like the traditional Jackson one. I think this neck will be a 3-piece rather than a 1-piece like the DK Pro Series because of the headstock. But it's got neck binding. Now, the most interesting thing about the guitar, which you can't actually see from this picture, is that it has Fluence open core pickups, I think they're called. I know about the moderns and the kill switch signatures and things like that, but I don't know much about the Fishman open core moderns. They are active. It's a lovely looking guitar. It's almost soloist like, but it is, I think, under the dinky section. But if you look at the edges, they've really sculpted and carved around the edges to make it more aerodynamic, if you like, and comfortable around the edges. That's interesting. It's an interesting guitar, is that, and it's a maybe for me. It's a maybe. Love the finish, and I love the fact that they've got Fluence Fishman open core pickups in. It's a shame they're not Fluence because I know more about them. But there you go. There's one that's same guitar. This one's got a Floyd Rose on it. Sandblasted black ash with white. Yeah, this is impressive. It looks nice. Especially the headstocks look really nice with that finish on. Again, it's got the Fluence open core pickups. Don't know enough about them, but this is a maybe. And it would be nice to drop on one kind of early for you guys and show you it maybe even first. Look at this. Some people will cringe at this, I think. But just look at it. This might be the one, actually. This could be the one. It's got the neon brightness that I'm a big fan of, as you've already heard. I love the neon guitars. It's got the sandblasted finish, which is the in thing at the moment. It's got the ebony board. It's going to have the Jackson Pro dinky neck, which is the fastest, in my opinion, and slickest feeling Jackson neck. It feels thinner for some reason. They're all the speed necks on Jackson guitars, but the dinky Pro seem to be thinner because it's made in the Mexican factory. All the frets will be super, super gorgeous. Really, they use really good fret wire material in the Mexican factory. The head sort of just looks amazing with the logo on top of there. It's a traditional Jackson headstock, Duncan JB, and 59 in the neck. It could be that one. I don't know. I really like that one a lot. Like a real lot. That's the thing. My knee. I've just nearly lost my kneecap. Oh yeah. I don't know. What I want you to do is, you guys need to leave in the comments below which Jackson you think you want to see on my channel in 2020 for a review, and in obviously a lot of other videos as well. You can choose from this one, the DK sandblasted neon green Pro Series, the sandblasted dinky Pro in white and ash with the Fluence open cores. I've got to throw this one in there. The bright neon pink Jackson Dinky Pro Series, or the X Series Mark Morton Trans Satin Blue. There. You leave in the comments below and let me know which one you would like to see reviewed on my channel. Thanks for having a look. Enjoy Namm. Namm is tomorrow, I believe, so the videos will start piling in, particularly over the weekend. Probably by the time you get to Tuesday, there'll be tons of videos and walkthroughs, and you'll be able to get to see these guitars which I've shown you today in the flesh, on the camera, how they look in the lights in Namm, and you'll get probably more of an idea if somebody does a proper walkthrough and videos up and down the guitar. But obviously that's not as easy to do when you get caught in the moment. So thanks for watching. Let me know out of those few Jacksons that I've given you which one you would like to see on the channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.